My dad was a longtime coach, and he always said the older you get and the longer you coach, like the losses really sting worse than the victories. I mean, it's just weird how that works, but we try our best to play this game and coach this game for the right reasons, for the love of the game, and all the great qualities that sports can bring out in someone. So, it was great. Winning your last game is fantastic. I mean, it's just a great feeling now, a couple weeks later, just going into the off season, coming off a big win. One of the things about coaching is you always have to be looking forward, and that's tough, because life is short, and you got to enjoy the moments, and you just have to pick your spots, But one of the fun things of coaching is there's always that next game, and now there's always that next season, and myself and the other coaches, we're already texting, talking, emailing. Hey, do you think this kid can do this? What do you think? We'll do well, and what should we start out the season kind of focusing on? So that's part of the fun too. So it's just a balance. I think it comes down to my roots. I didn't grow up around here. I grew up an hour north of here, but I grew up in a rural area. It's where I feel the most comfortable. But I've had opportunities, and I continue to get phone calls from time to time, but if I went somewhere else, what I would do is try to recreate what I had here. And, you get to a point where it's like, there is nothing that I want to do in terms of coaching. There is no aspect of coaching in terms of, oh man, if we had this many kids, we could do this. Or if I were in a different spot, we'd run this scheme. I can do it all here. There isn't anything that I would want to do in terms of coaching football that I can't do at Marion Local, because the kids are smart. They work hard. We get plenty of them out, and I got great coaches. The coaches aren't going to go with me, and so I just have never found the spot that that could pull me away. In order to be a successful coach, it takes a lot of factors, and it's hard to communicate those. And we get people that come in here, and we're happy to share everything we do. It's not rocket science, as any coach will tell you, but a big part of being successful is just the background of the kids, the support that you get, and one of the first things I think about when I think of Marion Local football is I think of an early June morning, like at 5:45 in the morning, and we have our weight room open from 6 to 8 in the morning, and starting right around that time, a little before 6, minivans just start pulling up, and they drop off all these little 7th graders and all these 8th graders that are in Lifton with our high school kids, and the place is just packed. We got 150 people there, working out on the morning, on June morning, which is a long ways from the season, and I don't know if I could go somewhere else and just have the minivans pull up like that. It takes a lot of sacrifice to do what we do by the kids and also by the parents, and the parents here are willing to get up or change their work schedule or make sure their kid can get to the weight room for a couple hours on an early June morning. And just little things like that, I think, separate places like Marion Local from other places. We graduated 20 seniors, which is the most we've had in a while. Junior class really did not contribute a whole lot this year. Either they were behind a very good senior, or they got passed up by a couple sophomores. So, and I already mentioned this at our awards and our banquet, and you win championships with seniors. We're not going to win a championship because of how good our junior class is, even though they're very good. That senior class has to come through, and if they do, we have a chance to be really good, and if we don't, we have a chance to be really average.